Good morning, children. Happy New Year to all of you. Hope you have enjoyed New Year nicely. So now again coming back to the lessons. Okay. So far we have learned how to write the decimals, name of the decimal, number name, etc. Now let us learn something more on this. Now here I have given you some decimals: 5.21, 6.37, 112.171 and 0.2. So here if you carefully observe, here in the first number you have after decimal two places are there, 2 and 1. That is 10th place and 100th place. Here in the second one, 6.37, here also you have two digits after the decimal. Two decimal places are there. So 3 tenths and 7 hundredths. But when you are seeing the third one, 112.171, you have 171 after the decimal. That means 171 are the decimal numbers. Now here you are having three places, ones, tenths and tenths, hundreds and thousands. But here in the third last one, 0.2, there is only one place after the decimal. That is the 10th place. So here you have 2, 2, 3 and 1. So you are having different number of places after the decimals. So such group of fractions where the fractions have different number of place value, different number of decimal places are called as unlike decimals. Unlike decimals, because there are two places here, 2 and 3 and 1. So they are differing from one decimal to another one. Now if you see the next example, 6.2, 7.1, 191.2 and 17.7. Here all the numbers that are given, all the decimals have only one place. Here 0.2, here 0.1, 0.2 and 0.1. So there is only the equal number of places after the decimals. So decimals having the same number of decimal places, these are called decimal places, isn't it? Here 1, 1, 1. So such group of decimals where the number of decimal places after the decimal in the given group is the same. Such decimals are called as like decimals. Now, so where are we going to use them? We are going to use it in framing the ascending order and descending order, and also writing the like decimals. Okay. Now let us see how to make the ascending order using the decimals. 0.79, 8.19, 8.80 and 8.02. Now we have to write them in ascending order. Now to write them in the ascending order, first we should know which is the smallest one. But here in ones place, here you have 8, 8, 8 and 8. So it is the same. Now see the 10th place. Here 7, 1, 8, 2. So 0. So 7, 1, 8 and 0 are the place values in the 10th place, isn't it? So out of these four, 0 is the smallest one. So start writing this number, that is 0.02. This is the smallest one out of these four. Now next move on to the next one, 7, 1 and 8. Out of these three, here 1 is the smallest. So 0.19. Next 7 and here you have 8. 7, 9 and 8. So 7 is smaller. So write 7, 9. And then the last one is 8.80. So like this we write the ascending order of the decimals. Now move on to the next one. 28.112, 2.811, 12.881 and 12.791. So out of these three, first let us take the whole number part. Here 28, here 2, here 12, and here also 12. So out of these 4, 2 is the smallest one. So 2.811 is the smallest one. Next, 12 and 12 same. Whole number part is same. Next, go to the decimal part. 8 and here 7. So 7 is smaller. So 12.791 and then 12.881 and finally 28.112. So in this order we write the ascending order. Now let us move on to the descending order. 0.045, 0.042 and 0.514 and 0.055. 5 and 5. Okay. Now here the whole number part is 0. First we have to write the biggest one. Descending order from bigger number to the smaller number. So out of these, let us take the 10th place. 0, 0, 5, 0. So this is the 5 is the biggest one. So writing in descending order, you write 0.514. Next. So here 0, 0, 0 same. Now go to the 100th place. In 100th place you have here 4, 4 and 5. So 5 is greater. So this is the next bigger one. So 0.055. Next. Now out of these two, which is the biggest one? In 10th place you have 4 common for both, but in 100th place. In 1000th place you have 5 and 2. So 5 is greater. So 0.045 is greater than 0.042. So in this way we have to write the descending order. Let us move on to the next one. 10.71, 10.017, 10.725, 10.157. Now 10 is the whole number part, that is common everywhere. Now let us see the 10th part. 10th you have 7, 0, 7. So these two have 7. Now out of these two, which is the bigger one? So here in 10th place, both are 7 only, both same. Now move on to the 100th place. In 100th place, you have here 1 and here 2. So this is bigger than this. So the biggest one is 10.725 followed by 10.71. Now next these two. 10.017 and 10.157. So out of these two, in 10th place here you have 0 and here 1. So this is greater than this. So 10.157 and 10.017. So you can write the ascending order and descending order in this way. Now let us take these numbers. 0.725, 10.71 and 10.175 and 10.017. Now if you observe, all these are unlike decimals. All these are unlike decimals because here 3 places, here 2, here 3, here 3. So they are unlike decimals. Now, can you make them like decimals? Yes, we can make them. How? By placing a 0 to the extreme left. When you place a 0 to the extreme left, the value does not change. Like 10.725. 3 places are there, so don't touch it. Next, here you have only 2 places. 10.71. Now, add one 0 in the 1000th place. So to the extreme right, if you add one 0, the value of the decimal doesn't change. Next, here 10.157 as it is and 10.017. Now you have written the given numbers as like decimals. So here today we have learned what are like decimals and unlike decimals, writing them in ascending order and descending order, and how to make the unlike decimals into like decimals. So 2 exercises are there. Do them neatly in your notebook and produce them before 6 o'clock today. Thank you.